few weeks ago, I made a post on Facebook about there being a huge opportunity for African diasporan business owners and Ghanaian business owners to partner and do some business together. And it received I thought it had some attention. So I wanted to expound on it and go into some of the things that I thought or businesses that I saw that I think where there can be a relationship between the diaspora and also indigenous Africans. So as I was thinking about it, I thought I wrote some things down. And I wanted to share with everybody about what a partnership or what how I see the relationship that can possibly the potential of the relationship that is there. Okay, so what you have right now are Ghanaian businesses that are already established, doing their own numbers. You also have let's say maybe they have their own product, or it could be medicine. It could be their own product they're created. It could be a service. It could be so many different things. So that Ghana businesses that are already established, and maybe they're just at the cusp and really need a little push to go to the next level, even if that push is monetary or if it's experience and plus monetary, that will help them to go to the next level. What I see from a lot of African Americans coming in, even I would say ourselves included, as we came in and wanted to start and do business here, I don't think my mother or myself really took into account what was needed, let's say what the demand was by Ghanaians, and even what some of the businesses that are established by Ghanaians, and look to maybe partner. And it really, essentially, that was when we had our success, when we did partner with a shared goal with a Ghanaian brother, that is Kojo George Apia, where we did an ICT business together. He had the ICT experience, and we had the management and monetary to make it go. And that was one of the ways that we wet our feet in doing business here. All right, so some of the businesses that I see that would be good to partnership with. So from my own personal experiences, some of the business that I interact with on a regular basis. One is a graphic design business where you have a lot of brothers and sisters where they are artistic, and they have connections to I live in the eastern region, on about an hour and a half outside of Accra, so there are not a lot of companies that do those big plotter printers for banners and that sort of thing. So everybody normally has to take the subcontract to Accra for businesses there to do it. And that's where a lot of the Chinese businesses are doing it. So the graphic design business is something where I think with some of the know-how and experience of some of the graphic designers that are coming from outside and maybe doing screen printing or t-shirts and that sort of thing, maybe already have the mechanized thing that they can just do it in the area. You can move to an area, maybe partner with a Ghanaian brother and help him to manage. He's already doing it, but maybe he's doing it at a older type of, not a modern way of printing hundreds, thousands of t-shirts at a time. So that if you came in with those type of mechanization, I think you have a great potential to have a prosperous relationship. From what I've seen, and what brothers bring in from the U.S. with their experience doing the printing, and to what some of the knowledge of what people have here and who to market to, it can be a great relationship that some people don't even know that exist. Another one that I thought of. Another thing that I thought of was, farming. I've spoken on this before, but farmers, those that are doing agriculture or want to be into agriculture, there are ways to be in agriculture or agribusiness as in a support way, so that you can maybe come in and buy trucks and partner with different farmers, and so, or even farmers in that area, and say, look, what I would like to do is transport your product to the market. I'll come in. I got two big trucks, and I want to move them in, and I want to take it to this market, and then we share the profit. Well, let's go into business and see if we can work out that way. That's, I think, something that a lot of the farmers, they would be interested in doing. And some of the farmers I've talked to, that is what they are looking to do. Or maybe you come in with a mind to bring something to the table that can, an opportunity to export. And that's what I know a lot of the farmers wish to do, is export, maybe into the European Union or possibly the United States. And there are some programs that can get you into those places. And these is what some of the relationships that I know some of the Ghanaian farmers, or they're also business owners, are looking to partner with anybody that can help them take their products to the next level. Even if another partnership I thought of would be manufacturing, which of course taking the raw material and turning it into a finished product is always a good business anywhere. So if for instance, in my area, there's a orange grove, and there are several mango groves around, mango planted around my area, and anybody that wanted to do maybe canned mangoes, or mango juice, so anything from the mango seed, you can just access it easy right here in the eastern region where I'm located, and you won't have to go far to get the raw material to make the product, the finished product. Then you have an internal market you can sell to, as well as an export. That is what some of the possibilities of partnering with some of these farmers, and saying, hey man, if what you are producing there, maybe you're making, they have a lemon tree plant, citrus, maybe you want to make citronella, I don't know. So you can just go into it in that kind of way. So and a lot of the farmers, what I know, some of the farmers I've talked to, they will farm whatever you ask them to. So that is some of the ways of doing business directly with a lot of them. Like I said, logistically providing the transportation and manufacturing. That is what I see the best opportunity in the agribusiness for.